Ladies and gentlemen, you all know what time it is, so without further ado, it is time to get this show started properly. Ladies and gentlemen, adults of all ages, welcome back to Olympus Pro Wrestling. I am, of course, your host, play-by-play commentator, and owner of this fine establishment, Mr. Stephen Black, and we have a phenomenal show for you here tonight. We have two last chance qualifiers for our Whiteout Chamber matches. The hardcore title, as per usual, is going on the line. We have mixed tag team action featuring two of the more powerful teams here in the UKN, and so much more. But kicking off today's show, ladies and gentlemen, we have the official singles return of two of OPW's favorite superstars. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce the very first match. Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. As ladies and gentlemen, up first, Kyle Young goes one-on-one with Wally Jenks. Let's head down to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. And as Brett likes to say, let's crank some fucking Savage on. Ladies and gentlemen, this opening contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Second City Dojo, is the Second City Soldier, Kyle Young. We saw Kyle Young recently make his OPW return in a hardcore championship match that he would go on to win, defeating Ivanov. That same day, he would march on over to FPW, where unfortunately, he would lose the title to Stain. Two great contests in one day, and now, no longer under hardcore rules, Kyle steps into the ring, making his official non-hardcore singles return, as he is going to be taking on someone who will be making his official singles return in Wally Jenks. Both men are going to be looking for a win here tonight, and it's sad that only one can get that win. And his opponent. And his opponent this evening, representing Taste the Rainbow, he is Wally Jenks. Wally Jenks made his return in the main event of last OPW show, taking on Bastard Judgment with alongside his tag team partner Pastel. But now, no tag action here tonight. Wally gets to do this one alone as he takes on Kyle Young as he makes his official singles return this season. Let's see if he can get a win. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Young, Wally Jinx to kick off today's show. Referee, ring the bell, and a crossbody out the gate by Wally. And yes, indeed, Miss Serena, OPW cannot accept not holding the hardcore belt because we're going to see that one later as we do have a hardcore title match featuring none other than the hardcore king himself, Alex Sterling. As Kyle able to push Wally away. He went for that snap elbow, missed it. Clothesline by Wally. Now that's Alex. And now here we go, swinging him around and around and around and tosses him towards the ropes. Wally saying, "That's what I do." Dragging him towards the ropes, places him on them. Tries to go for something and is elevated over the top rope. Referee gonna start his count. Double sledge by Kyle. And I believe that means he's gonna start his count again. As Kyle pulls at the ankle, referee officially restarting that count. Irish whip attempted. Nope. Wally gives him one of his own. Folds up the arm. Stop! Right to the elbow. Kyle loves to use that power and that arm strength to hit those burning hammers at the end of the match. Wally looking to make sure that Kyle does not have a chance to do that as he throws him back inside the ring. Kyle tried to charge Wally, was not able to do anything. Lifts him up. What a power slam. And now turns him around. More power on display. Running power slam. One. And only gets a one count as Kyle is able to easily kick out. Big kick to the head, follows it up with a clothesline. Wally rolls out of the ring, tries to roll back in, eats a couple of kicks, slug to the gut. Wally ain't happy about that one. And now here we go, slapfest. Wally saying, "Bring it on, you son of a bitch." And Kyle returning the favor saying, "Bring it on." And there's a drop kick. Wally turned towards the center of the ring. Kyle blocking in that rear naked choke. Is Wally gonna tap? No! He gets out of it immediately. Pounce! Kyle just got pounced halfway across the ring, and that's a 2 count. Wally lifts him up to his feet. Here comes the one night stand. Flips him over, goes for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Young. And now, oh shit, we got a big man about to fly. Kyle being called to his feet. Watch out, sir. Crossbody from the top. Kyle, yeah. Yes, legally he can fly, Mr. Arena. Legally he can fly. Oh shit. Sends about to the apron. Drop kick, and Wally falls like a sack of bricks to the outside. Kyle trying to figure out what he's going to do next. Drops the elbow to the chest. Sits him up. Cranks the neck once, twice, 3 times. Wally up to his feet, and Kyle with a crossbody of his own. Sends him back into the ring. James is hurting here. Off the top, drops the leg across the neck. Kyle wasting absolutely no time here. He sends him into the corner. Bounces him off the ropes. Into a burning hammer. 1, 2. Kick out by Wally. James stays in this one. As Kyle drops the elbow. Wally up to his feet. Not able to take it. Daniels right back on the attack with a Fez press. And now setting up for the finish. Onto the shoulders. Burning hammer. Number 2. 1, 2. Wally kicks out again. Crowd chanting one more time. Getting a little bit of their energy behind Kyle Young. I mentioned before at the start of this match, these two are fan favorites. Oh shit, what a shove. And now, looking to package him up, turns him around, and he's gonna give him a kick right up the ass. And now Wally, bang! He goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Young. And ladies and gentlemen, it's pausing, which means that's how you know it's live, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it at game sometimes. Oh, Kyle went for the clothesline after countering that big move from Jinx. Turns him around. Oh shit. Ladies and gentlemen, Wally looking to lower the final curtain. 1, 2. Kick out by Kyle. Dom turns him around. Lifting him up. Gut wrench. Suplex. Turns him around. Puts him in a seated position. Pulls him up to a knee. Runs off the ropes. Sliding clothesline misses. Irish whip into the corner. Young setting it up. Gonna drop Wally with a burning hammer. The third one of the match. 1, 2. Wally kicked out again. And now Kyle, 7-star lariat. 1, 2. Kyle Young picks up the victory. Hell of an opening contest. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the Second City Soldier, Kyle Young. I feel like arena. Well, Kyle Young picks up a hard-fought win over Wally Jinx. Both men putting in an incredible performance here tonight. I gotta say, Kyle proving why he is a veteran in this business while he's still looking to shake off some of that ring rust. But I do gotta say, I'm very impressed by what I have seen here tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to match number 2, which is where I have a little bit of a minor surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Because, ladies and gentlemen, up next is the first of 2 4-way last chance qualifiers. And this is not just any 4-way qualifier. Because, well, someone expects me to pay them royalties. Except I'm not going to do this one how they think I am. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get into that chamber, or should I say ladies, if you want a shot to fight for the OPW Women's Championship, you're going to have to seize the opportunity for yourself. And so that is why both this qualifier and our main event, I mean that quite literally. Because, ladies and gentlemen, up next, Margaret Smith, Amelia Black, Cinder Silvane, and Lauren Ackerman will be competing in a fatal 4-way ladder match. You seize the opportunity, you get the final spot in the chamber. Let's head down to ringside. Also, Irina, yes, I would like a cookie. I highly enjoy cookies. And we're finally ready to head down to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a last chance qualifier ladder match. Introducing first, she is Captain UK, Margaret Smith. Now, Margaret Smith, she unfortunately fell in her first qualifier to none other than the dominant former OPW Women's Champion, Yuri Toxicart, almost pulling off the victory. Well, just like the other competitors in this match, she's got a chance to seize the opportunity, because that opportunity will be hanging high above the ring. Because, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, while it does says Money in the Bank, this is not a Money in the Bank match. Inside that briefcase is the contract for the OPW Women's title match at Whiteout. Will they be able to seize the opportunity? Competitor number 2 is representing Night Raid. She is Amelia Black. Amelia Black fell in her qualifier by way of losing the Hardcore Championship to Ivanov. We know that this woman in the past has been extremely, how you could say, vocal and controversial. She's already challenged for the world title once this season and was unsuccessful. If she wants a chance to do it again, she's going to have to win this ladder match here tonight. We have some very talented competitors in this match. And competitor number 3. Which, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask the same question I asked last show. Where the fuck she get that chainsaw? I still think this woman's completely batshit insane. But here comes competitor number 3. She is Cinder Silvane. She unfortunately fell in a very close, hotly contested match to Miss Megami Mura. But Cinder has been shown to be a very dominant competitor in the past. You would have to think she might end up being the odds-on favorite to win this match. However, with this being a ladder match, you have no idea what's going to happen here. Hell, not even I have any idea what's going to happen here. And the fourth and final competitor. She is representing Good Ass Wrestling. She is the pot-size wrangler, Lauren Ramona. No, Lauren Ackerman. Lauren losing a very hotly contested match to Rosanna in her chamber qualifier. A former OPW World Champion, the only one in this match. Let's see if she can get the job done. 4-way ladder match. The last spot in the OPW Women's Chamber is their prize. Ring the bell, and here we go. Cinder takes down Margaret. Lauren takes down Amelia. And now Ripcord knee. Cinder tried to chop the leg, was unsuccessful, goes into a combo. Amelia thrown into a heel hook as a guillotine leg drop happens from Lauren. Amelia punching away out of that hook. Lauren back inside the ring, jams Margaret's shoulder. Lauren has Cinder up for a burning hammer, which Cinder, that batshit crazy fool, absolutely no sells. Irish whip. Ooh. Decided to turn her attention to Margaret, who pops her with some combos. And while this match is going, for my American friends out there, I hope all of you had a very safe and happy Thanksgiving. Even if you don't celebrate, I hope you had a very good day yesterday. As the ladder is brought into the ring. Lauren slug to the gut on Amelia. Brings her over to Margaret. Double suplex as Cinder has the ladder. Never mind. Margaret on top, raking at the eye. Hey! I know you had a good day. I knew you had a good day, Miss Serena. I heard you had quite the escape yesterday. Lauren, 8-second rise. Oh shit! Saito suplex by Ackerman. Margaret setting up the ladder. Lauren's not paying attention. Margaret the first to try and grab the briefcase. And down goes the ladder. I murdered one of my buddies just for loot. It was common loot, unfortunately. Ah, damn. Gotcha mechanics. Always pulling that common loot for some reason. Nice Saito suplex. Amelia going wild. Moonsault on to Lauren. And now Cinder. Oh! Margaret fell on top of the ladder, so she just got sandwiched. We're not allowed to talk about gotchas. Oh, Amelia might have been looking for the devil's kiss. Having none of it. Oh, no. Oh, shit! Cinder just went face first into that ladder, and Amelia's not even done. Sister Abigail. Back elbow by Margaret. But never mind, here comes Amelia with a Doomsday Saito after that combo. Ripcord lariat by Amelia. Margaret rolls out of the ring. Dropkick by Lauren. Lauren was the only one standing for a second. Tried to go up the ladder. Oh shit, heel hook locked in on Amelia, who instantly kicks her way out of it. And now Cinder flexing as she watches Lauren jam Amelia's shoulder into the mat. Margaret just keeps trying to go for something, cannot seem to grab a hold of her opponent before she is interrupted by somebody else. Oh shit! Cinder accidentally pulled the ladder in the way. Rainmaker DDT on the ladder. Lauren pops up to her feet. Might be acting on instinct at the moment. Lauren going up to the top of the ladder as Cinder hits for the Emperor. And down goes Ackerman. Oh, Margaret. Hammerlock. Flips through. Down goes Cinder. Lauren's posing on Amelia on the outside. Lauren's setting up for a kill shot here, but she needs to be paying attention here. Margaret up to the top of the ladder, and down goes the ladder. Oh, Amelia possibly looking for Devil's Kiss. Again, is blocked, courtesy of another competitor here. Irish whip attempted. No, Margaret sends Cinder to the corner. Big shot. Ackerman, headbutt, Saito. Lauren goes out of the ring. Picks up a second ladder. Sweep of the leg by Miss Silvane. Oh, onto the shoulders. Out of a torture rack. Punch to the head. Lauren. Nice flying elbow. Tries to go for a big shot to the head. Amelia's not feeling any of that right now. Face first off the knee. Margaret rolling towards her. And now Amelia has Margaret up, gonna drop her with a punishment driver. Margaret has no choice but to roll out of the ring. Back elbows by Amelia. Oh! Knee lift to Lauren. Cinder has Amelia up for the Emperor. Amelia's now forced to roll out. Pump handle. No! Big hip toss by Cinder. Tries to take Margaret somewhere, who gets out of it with a series of elbows to the gut. Lauren whipping Margaret. Oh shit, none of the other ladies are paying attention! And Lauren finally able to get to the ladder, knocking Cinder down, preventing her from winning this match. And now Amelia, after dropping Margaret, has Lauren up. Punishment driver in the center of the ring. Cinder has, wait, is that a kendo stick? Oh! Kendo stick right to the back. Knocked out of her hand, courtesy of Amelia, who got up. Stomp to the arm. Drops the elbow. Tries for a drop kick to the knee on Lauren. Unsuccessful. Chop block. We have bodies going down like crazy right now. Stomps onto Amelia. Elbow by Lauren. Tries to go after Cinder. Shot the sickle. Lauren has knocked down everyone. This is her chance. And never mind. Here comes Amelia. Tries to go for something. Eats an elbow. Followed up by a Saito suplex. Elbows by Cinder, and Lauren tried to go after her as well. Drop kick. Ackerman up to her feet. Crossbody by Margaret. Grabs Lauren by the back of her hair. Knee to the face. Amelia's down on the outside. Never mind, here she comes. Clothesline to Cinder. Rainmaker, DDT! But Amelia is out on top of the ladder. Swing and a miss with the kendo stick. Shinbreaker! Ackerman back inside the ring. Kick to the arm of Cinder. before eating a heel kick, and now Cinder has Amelia for the Emperor. Margaret lining Lauren up, bullhammer. Cinder knocks down Margaret. Everyone is down. Cinder up to the top. And Margaret just able to get to her feet and push that ladder over, once again stopping Cinder from winning the match. Now Amelia and Lauren fighting on the outside. Back inside the ring, kick to the leg, kick to the leg, kick to the leg, and Cinder immediately drops Lauren. Oh. Pop up, cut her face first, goes Cinder onto the ladder. And look at Margaret's face. That is covered in blood right now. Savate kick misses. And Margaret's gonna pay for it for the Emperor. Amelia put Lauren into the corner. Springboard roundhouse. Oh crap. Both ladies up on top of the ladder. Who's going to get the advantage here? Cinder with a chokehold. Base for... No. Oh! Oh! Amelia just got kicked off the top of the ladder. And once again, Cinder is stopped from winning by Margaret Smith. Cinder rolls out of the ring. Margaret, one shot to the face on Lauren. Picks her up, hits her with a second. Heads up to the top rope with Amelia walking into the ring with another kendo stick. Oh my God! Knocking her off the top. This time, flipping her through. Nobody's to stop her. Here comes the Devil's Kiss. But does not see Cinder with a steel chair in hand. Holy shit, this match. And you have to remember, this is only for the opportunity to enter the chamber. Cinder has Amelia in a knee bar. Lauren with a knee to the face of Margaret. Margaret has to roll out. Lauren setting up the ladder. Tries for some combos on Cinder. Cinder pushed the leg away. Heel hook by Silvane. Looking to do some more damage. And she is pushed away, courtesy of Lauren. Never mind, Lauren said, oh! It was a glancing blow. Lauren tired, trying to go up the ladder. Pushed over by Cinder for the Emperor on Margaret. Cinder is in full control here. Margaret has to roll out. Everybody is down again. Cinder's going to go for it. And down goes the ladder this time. Not courtesy of Margaret. This one courtesy of Amelia Black. Sweep for the leg by Cinder. Lauren pops Cinder with a Scottish sickle. Amelia dragging Margaret down. Bashes Lauren's face off her knee. Steel chair to Margaret. That chair is worn the hell out now. Amelia not stopping here. Picks up the ladder. Puts it into the corner. Sister Abigail's Lauren. Irish whip. Cinder with some more shots. She's picking up the kendo stick. Right across the head of Margaret, and she busts it. Black back and very stop from the back. Cinder with some more kicks. Jump floor leg snap. Now has a hold of Lauren again. Margaret's still out on the rope. Never mind. Face first off the knee. Goes for that tope atomico. Does not get the distance. Amelia with a steel chair in hand. Smashes Lauren with it. Steel chair to the head of Cinder. And another shot. Now that chair's done. Slap to the back of the head. There are bodies everywhere right now. High knee misses by Amelia. Cinder follows it up with a sweep. She picks up the ladder. Puts it in the ring. Knocks Lauren down on the way in. Locks her in the heel hook, center of the ring. Lauren taps out, but it doesn't matter in a ladder match. German suplex into a ripcord lariat. Margaret knocks down Amelia. Monkey flip by Cinder. Margaret just landed back first on the ladder. Margaret picks up the ladder only to immediately get shot blocked. Drop kick to the knee. More combos by Silvane. Kicks Margaret's leg out from her leg. Now, nice kick. There's a back suplex. Lauren bumps into Amelia, who catches her with a knee lift and a roundhouse. Black going after Margaret now. Went for a springboard clothesline. Unsuccessful. Margaret has Amelia. Knee to the face. Down she goes. I have no idea who's going to end up winning this match. This match has been absolutely insane. Lauren goes down courtesy of Margaret. Slap to the back of the head of Cinder. Puts her on the ropes. Big knee lift. Had the ladder in hand, but Margaret just got speared. Lauren taking on all comers, but runs right into Cinder for the Emperor. Cinder takes the ladder, sets it up. Amelia takes control, turns her around. Down goes Cinder onto the chair. But here comes Margaret. Amelia's up to the top of the ladder. And she's going to be ripped down from the top. Chop block by Cinder. Cinder going after Amelia. Wait. Amelia gets the last spot in the chamber. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, taking the final spot in the chamber, Amelia Black. Opportunity after opportunity stopped by everyone else. counter after counter after counter, but in the end, Amelia is the one who grabs the briefcase. She will receive the 6th and final slot inside the OPW Women's Championship chamber. So good luck to all 6 competitors at Whiteout, but now for something different. As ladies and gentlemen, up next, the UKN Hardcore Championship is on the line as Maria Martinez is going back for the gold as she takes on the new Hardcore Champion, none other than the Hardcore King himself, Alex Sterling. And I say, why are we waiting? Let's go down to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 2 out of 3 falls Extreme Rules match, and it's for the UKN World Hardcore Championship. As give me 1 second, y'all, because I knew I forgot something. Oh, never mind. I already had it. So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just grab the song real quick. Alright, we got it. Let's go. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes Maria Martinez, who has already been the Hardcore Champion once this season. The moment she lost it, she put herself back in line to come back for this championship. And honestly, I don't know if there is a worse person she could have possibly ended up going against when it comes to trying to challenge for this belt. As she's going to have to try and dethrone Mr. Alex Sterling here tonight. And of course, her opponent this evening, Mr. Double Champ himself, Alex Sterling, coming out here with not only the UKN Hardcore Championship, but also his OPW Coliseum Championship. This guy has a flair for the extreme, holding 2 titles designed around hardcore warfare. Will Miss Maria be able to put a stop to Alex's reign early before he can get ahead of steam? Or is Alex going to once again teach everybody why they call him the Hardcore King. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is for the UKN World Hardcore Championship. Introducing first the challenger, representing Eclipse Pro Wrestling. She is Maria Martinez. Her opponents this evening, representing the Sugar Rush Skaters. He is the OPW Coliseum champion and your current reigning, defending, undisputed UKN World Hardcore champion, the Skater Boy, Alex Sterling. Referee going to raise the title high for the crowd to see what this is about. Here we go, Maria Martinez, Alex Sterling for the Hardcore Championship. Ring the bell, and Maria starts it off with a flying forearm, which Alex immediately is able to get back to his feet. Hits Maria with a springboard moonsault. Out to the apron he goes. Attempted double stomp. Maria trying to roll him up for the pin early. Of course, it is 2 out of 3 falls. Alex sends Maria into the corner, went for a clothesline, caught a back elbow. Snap suplex by Martinez. Tried to go for more. Alex now back in control. Kick to the knee. Sliding knee to the side of the head. And now, springboard moonsault. He goes for his first cover and only gets a 1. Maria pops up to her feet. Kick right to the gut. And already these two exchanging strikes. Knife edge chops. Slaps. Punches, receiving. These two just opening the well early. Step up enziguri by Sterling. And now Alex underneath the ring. He's got, and I cannot do this justice, Table Coon. Tries to gun down Maria, is unsuccessful. And now here comes the clubbing shots to the back. Alex chop right to the chest. Puts Maria into the top left corner. Grabs a hold of her by the wrist. Springboard, tornado DDT onto the metal of the table. He sets up said table. Springboard moonsault to the back. And now Sterling feeling himself. Wait, what's out targeted? Sorry, Mia's confusion. And now, all the DDT on the table setup was perfect. Maybe it was. Springboard crossbody by Martinez. And now, Maria slides out of the ring. Goes underneath the ring. She's got Janice. Table goes down. Alex not wanting to deal with that shit right now. Hits a snap suplex. Covers her. Doesn't even buy her hook in the leg. I don't even think he thought he was going to get the pin with that. And he does a double stomp. He misses, but he just flexes and rolls back to his feet, hitting a single leg drop kick to the side of the head. He waits for Maria to get back into the ring. Tries for a kick. That is countered. Now Martinez calling Sterling up to his feet. Slingshot with that thrust kick. Sits Sterling up to his feet. Runs her body into him, question mark. Sterling dazed on the out. What the fuck was that? Alex jumping at what seemed to be a ghost. And guns down Maria. He picks up Janice. Maria just popped up to her feet. Alabama slam after the float over. Tries to whip Alex back towards the ring. Alex does it instead. And now tightrope. Attempted tightrope drop kick. Down onto the table. 1, 2. Kick out by Alex. Grabbing Alex by the back of his hair. Alex with a back elbow. Tilt-a-whirl. DDT. 1, 2. Kick out. Now Alex, he's going after the table. He sets it up. Maria getting up to her feet. Or at least a knee. Oh, cartwheels. Doesn't break the table, but does knock it down. Alex with a karate pose, running at Maria. Big lifting knee. Springboard leg drop miss. Maria did manage to get out of the way, and now we have a traffic cone in the ring. Alex, kick to the leg. That time, tightrope drop kick hits. 1, 2. Kick out by Martinez. Now Sterling feeling himself again. Goes for a punch. It's countered. Grabbed by the back of the head. Placed into the corner. Placed onto the top rope. Oh! Avalanche victory roll. Sterling went down spine first. Grab from behind. Nice back suplex. Heads up top. Frog splash. And now picks up the cone. Right to the ribs. Right to the ribs again. And a third shot to the ribs. He throws it down. Waits for Alex to get up to his feet. Grabs him. No! Leg lariat attempted. Maria dodged out of the way. And oh! STO onto the cone. Maria, slingshot, corkscrews with a crossbody. Leg lariat by Alex. Kicks to the head, kicks to the head, kicks to the head. Turns her around again. Stomp to the arm. Punch attempted. Unsuccessful. Tries to drag Alex back towards the ring. Elbows. And now on the outside, Alex. Tap out to Maria. Crowd chanting one more time. Alex going up top. Diving leg drop. Right to the throat. Sends Maria inside the ring. He is going to go for the cover. 1, 2. Maria kicked out. Springboard frog splash misses. Maria Tuscan Raiders it over her head. And now using it to hit Alex in the gut. Sets up the table. Calls Alex to his feet. And she set the table on fire! Maria up to her. There's a frog splash! Goes for a cover. 1, 2. Alex kicks out. Sends Alex into the corner. I thought that was about to be very bad. She's got Barbie. Throws it at Alex. Alex able to knock the table down, but gets hit with a Nightwing onto the table. One fall to Maria. Knee lift by Alex. Catches her. Wipe out. 1, 2. And a kick out by Maria. He picks up the table. Sets it up. Sends her out. Knee lift. Onto the middle rope. Leg drop to the back of the neck. Hits her with the bat. Alex went to the leg lariat, got power bombed. And another power bomb on the outside. Maria just absolutely beating the shit out of him with that bat. Sends him into the steps. Irish whip attempted. Nope, nothing happens. Neither of them can seem to get an advantage here. Alex sends Maria down. Yo, JPW _ YouTube, or YT. Welcome on out to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome to OPW. You're currently in the middle of our Hardcore Championship match. 2 out of 3 falls, Extreme Rules. Maria Martinez in the purple pants. Currently up 1-0 over our champion, Alex Sterling. And JPW _ YT, thank you for the follow. Welcome on out to Olympus Pro Wrestling. Hope you enjoy OPW and the entire UKN. Hi, MC. Oh! Cross body off the top. And Maria's going to set the damn table on fire again. Comes to the ribs in the corner. Puts Alex on the table. No! Sterling is not going to have any of that. Woman handle slam. 1, 2. We have got a new hardcore champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and new UKN Hardcore Champion, Maria Martinez. Well, Maria, congratulations. Yes, JPW, she proceeded not to use it. Maria, I hope you're ready because you thought facing Alex was a challenge, but you're going to face an equal challenge. As up next to take on for the Hardcore Championship is none other than Anthony Rigoni. Maria, good luck to you. You're going to need it. But with that said, we are going to move on to our fourth match of the evening, which is going to be some mixed tag team action. And you know what, MC? I'm actually glad you're here because this mixed tag match is going to be featuring 3 superstars you should know very well. As ladies and gentlemen, up next, Six Machiavelli teams up with his boo, Christy Rocks. As VC takes on none other than Twilight Fire, the team of Stephen Black and Erica Watson. Let's head down to ringside. Actually, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Before we head down to ringside, I need to do one small check on something. Because I feel like there was a change that was made recently that I do not have in my archives. So, let me do one quick check. And as soon as I do, we'll head down to ringside. Never mind. Never mind, I didn't miss anything. I actually have the theme correct. So, let's do this properly, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a mixed tag team action set for OPW tag rules. Introducing first, Six Machiavelli, Christy Rocks. They are VC. Six Machiavelli and Christy Rocks, two of the most dangerous competitors in the entire UK. And those of you who know Six know that he is a dangerous competitor, producing violence upon violence upon violence wherever he may go. And that is no different as he steps inside of an OPW ring once again with Christy Rocks. Now, this is not the first time these two teams have faced off this season, but it is the first time these two teams have faced off alone. So we're going to have to see what ends up happening. And their opponents this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents this evening. The team of your UFN lightweight champion, Stephen Black, and your GWW Intercontinental Champion, Erica Watson. They are Twilight Fire! Oh! Don't you worry, Arena. Completely necessary. Especially because, well, given what's happening on Sunday, this might be the last time I'm ever coming out with that championship. So, here we go. Twilight Fire, Stephen Black, and Erica Watson teaming up here tonight as a couple, as they're going to take on another couple in VC. And here we go. It is going to be Six Machiavelli and Stephen Black starting off tonight's proceedings. Ring the bell. Twisting facebuster by Black. Oh, you're good. Oh, you're good, JPW. You're going to learn quite a bit throughout the show of just by watching. Even pops the jaw. Went for a rocket kick. Got met with a boot to the gut. Punch is countered by Black. Elbows by Machiavelli. As he Irish whips Stephen into the corner. Chop to the chest. Off the ropes. Drop kick to the side of the head. Black whipped into the corner. Looking to make the tag to Christy. Six puts Stephen on the top rope, and now they're beating the hell out of him. Shot to the gut in the corner. Stephen knocked down, rakes to the face with a boot, and runs through him with a boot to the face. Stephen gets himself back up, punch to the face, went for that kick. Is countered. And now Rocks. Body splash to the back. Stephen taking a lot of damage here early. And Erica breaks it up almost immediately. None too happy with what's going on right now. But Stephen twisting facebuster. And that time gets the springboard leg drop. Christy grabs a hold of Stephen, who was going for the tag. Didn't see Rocks up to her feet. Rock's continuing to isolate Steven. Big tag. Snapmare. Kick to the chest. Sliding to the chest. Jumping elbow by Machiavelli. Follows it up with a middle rope elbow by Christie. And now combo. Stomp to the foot. Knee lift to the head. Six going for that combo again. Another knee lift to the head. And now mounting on top of him. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bitch slap. Kicks right to the chest. Follows it up with a sliding forearm to the face. Black able to avoid. Never mind. Sling blade into a drop kick by Six. As once again, he just pounds into Steven at the moment. Black is in huge trouble here. As right now, he is getting popped. Six tells him to suck it. Cave in. 1, 2, and a kick out. Machiavelli runs towards him, shoulder block. Tag made to Christie. Christie tried to run at Erica. Erica catches her with a knee. Rocks with a punch to the face, a second one to the face. Shot to the face. Follows it up with a sling shot DDT. Christie rolls back in the ring. Steven, small package. And does manage to get the advantage. Misses that leg drop, pops up to his feet. But there's a boot right to the head. 1, 2, kick out by Steven. Rock was going for something. And there's a lifting knee. Steven's just been absolutely destroyed here. 1, 2. Yeah, that sounds about right. Super kick by Erica. Hurricane Rana by Christie. And now face first into the corner. One, 2. Lifting knee by Christie. 1, 2, kick out. Combos by Erica. Here's a kick, follows it up with that drop kick. Heads up to the top rope. Went for elementary tier Watson. Christie with a counter. Combos, combos. Kick to the knee. Shining Wizard. Six grabbing a hold of the arms. Kamagoye. 1, 2. What a fucking joke. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, the team of Six Machiavelli and Christy Rocks, VC. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, co-main event of the evening, champion versus champion action. Let's head down to ringside. Alright, hold on, Terrell. I'll get your theme.
Does no one know who they're dealing with? Think I'll let it go. Forget and forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, this co-main event is a champion versus champion match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Night Raid, they are the new OPW Cerberus champion, the Thunderbringer, Nexus Storm. Nexus Storm captured the Cerberus Championship from Jamie Shinohara back at Blood Moon. To my knowledge, this is their first in-ring action since that pay-per-view, as they're going to be taking on none other than the OPW Women's Champion, Jackie Hale. We've already seen the men go champion versus champion. Now it is time for the women. And their opponent this evening, representing the Afterburners, she is the OPW Women's World Champion. Oh, hell yeah, Jackie Hale. Jackie Hale, as of earlier tonight, now knows the identity of all 5 of her opponents for the chamber. Megami Mura, Rosanya, Amelia Black, Yuri Toxicart, and Ivanov. Almost every single one of them rivals from her past and her present. Let's see if the champs got what it takes to take down the Cerberus champion. And it goes the opposite for Nexus. They come out. Jackie kicks to the gut, into the leg, and a roaring forearm. Follows it up with a coffin drop. Jackie body scissors. And Nexus kicks out immediately. Lock up. Chop to the chest. And here we go immediately. Exchanging blows in the center of the ring. Nexus easily gets the advantage. And a knee lift. Double sledge. Kick to the head by Hale. Irish whip. Gets countered by Nexus, who is dominating this match. Springboard misses. Jackie grabs a hold, but what is offense? Nexus gets back in control. Springboard leg drop by Jackie as she finally does something. One, and a kick out. Grabs a hold of Nexus. Picking them up, punch to the face. And now tightrope, drop kick. Hale struggling in the early goings of this match, getting on a little bit of a roll, which is quickly destroyed by Nexus. But never mind, here comes Hale. Stun, dog, millionaire. Jackie setting up for the kill. Kick to the gut, might have it. Sunrise, sunset, dead center in the middle of the ring. And a kick out. Hale already showing some frustration. Crowd chanting women's wrestling. Elbow drop to the back. Nexus up to their feet. Pop-up drop kick by Hale. Double stomp misses. Nexus unable to take advantage here. There's a clothesline by Nexus as they countered what Hale was doing. Never mind, Jackie gets back in control. Irish whip. Duck under. Clubs her down. Bangs the arm off the mat. Clothesline. A second clothesline into a power slam. And now heads up to the middle rope. Calling Jackie to her feet. Went for a double sledge off the middle rope. Unsuccessful, but Nexus back in control anyway. Stormbreaker. Irish whip attempted. Hale with a reversal. And that's just another reversal by Nexus. Clothesline. Back elbow. Nexus setting up for the kill. Went for the NKO. Jackie with a counter. Power slams Nexus into the mat. One. And a kick out at one. And now lifts her up. Punch to the face. Stunner! I don't actually know Arena. RKO is a popular move. Jackie runs at Nexus, gets caught. Rainmaker DDT. Counted out. 1, 2, kick out. Nexus, Irish whip attempt. Knee lift. JKO out of nowhere. 1, 2. Nexus kicks out. Up to the top rope. Double sledge to the double sledge. Follows it up with a coffin drop. kick to his gut, or to the ribs, I should say, and stomps her into the mat. And now splits the uprights. Jackie getting a little bit of cardio in. As she splits the uprights again. Springboard leg drop. Jackie is setting it up, going for the kill on Nexus. No JKO. Countered by Nexus. Pop up NKO. 1, 2. Jackie kicks out, and Nexus is frustrated. And that is a Rainmaker DDT. Count it out, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, kick out. Irish whip, rolling thunder stunner. Now you can count it out. 1, 2, Nexus gets the win. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Nexus Storm! Ladies and gentlemen, up next, main event of the evening, final match, as we're going to see the last of our four-way, well, should say, this is going to be the final chamber qualifier. Romulus Ekron, Louise Von Vogel, Kyle Phoenix, and Pete Bryan will all be competing to see who's going to take the last spot in the Cerberus Chamber. Let's go down to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, this final match of the evening is a four-way ladder match, last chance qualifier. Introducing first, he is Romulus Ekron. The Romulus Ekron lost his triple threat qualifier, however, he was not pinned, which means he gets an opportunity to step into this ladder match against, well, I can tell at least two people who absolutely cannot stand this fucker's guts, and the other one that he's been to war with over the Cerberus title multiple times before, and has never come up successful. So this is going to be a tough one for Mr. Ekron. Ladies and gentlemen, competitor number 2, Louise Von Vogel. One of the most vocal and controversial members of the UKN, also GM's FPW's Nocturnal brand, which watch their product. No, seriously, go watch their product. Why are you here? Luis Von Vogel looking to climb that ladder and get himself into that Cerberus chamber.
Ceiling underneath the rubber bars, you'll failure. Heavy on the head of your true savior. I will wash you, send you to your grave. Yes, it will be that easy.
The third competitor in this match, Kyle Phoenix. Kyle Phoenix, already a former OPW World and Men's Cerberus champion. Ended up losing his qualifier and what ended up being a little bit of a shocking result to Tyler Burns. But of course, Kyle's been notorious for winning multi-man matches by hook or by crook. He's going to look to do it again. And the fourth and final competitor, he is one half of the UKN Men's Tag Team Champions, Pete Bryan. Pete Bryan losing his own hotly contested match to try and get into the chamber. Now tonight, he gets one more opportunity. Here we go. Romulus Ekron, Luis Von Vogel, Kyle Phoenix, Pete Bryan. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to go get something to drink, so enjoy the main event. I'll be back. I'll be back. Well, screw that. Ladies and gentlemen, match is over. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, securing the final spot in the chamber, Romulus Akron. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of our show. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. JPW, welcome on out to OPW. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate you being here. I am going to try and stream more than just wrestling in the future, but for now, please tune in tomorrow for FPW, the better show in the UKN. And then we will see the other better show, GPW, return hopefully next week. But until I see you all next time, wherever it may be, stay safe, fuck the bullshit, have a good night.